What's going on, guys? Deranged Duncan right here, and I'm going to talk about a company that I'm a huge fan of, and it's Grindhouse Releasing. Now, everybody knows I'm a big fan of Full Moon, Trauma, Something Weird Video, because, it's a little weird, so it's a little normal to me, at least. Hopefully it is to you, but it's probably just plain weird. No big deal. But this company, Grindhouse Releasing, you want quality DVD releases, you want more bang for your buck, you have it right here. And let's get it started right now with this collection. First up, the one that started it all for me personally with this company, and hell, it got me started loving fucked up movies and to me it's a great subgenre. Others don't think so, but I think it is. Cannibal Holocaust. Now this controversial as all hell. It's got the animal killings, real animal killings that is, none of this fake CGI, none of this fake little practical effects, no dummies, nothing. It's causing controversy, and of course it's being re-released on Blu-ray July 1st, and again, it's creating more controversy because somebody has gone out and, well, they've protested the Blu-ray re-release of this. Okay, you don't like animal killings, I get it. But don't go and ruin the fun for others that want to watch a cult classic like Cannibal Holocaust. I'm not saying that watching real animals being slaughtered and killed is fun, but it adds to the charm, it adds to the realism, the grittiness, the overall just fucked up nature of this film. So, you don't like it, avoid it. Otherwise, just shut up. Alright. This DVD set comes with 2 discs, or I should say 2 reels. 1 and 2, you got the main feature right here. Special features on this disc, and oh, look at this, guys. We got ourselves a little artwork in here. A little double-sided DVD insert. And then right here, you got chapter menu, some liner notes, and of course, this is what always makes it really cool to get a Grindhouse Releasing DVD. Pull-out poster. Wow. Holocausto Cannibal. It's Italian by Ruggero Deodato. And this is the film that really just started my love for fucked up movies. Yeah, I saw Last House on the Left before this. It was awesome. But then I saw this and holy shit, I was blown away. Who wouldn't be? And I wanted more, and I once let someone borrow this and they reacted with, "How can you watch that? What's wrong with you?" And I just proudly said to them, "It's because I'm deranged." And that kind of started my nickname, I guess you could say. But anyway, Cannibal Holocaust, definitely a good place to start with Grindhouse Releasing. Cult classic, cannot go wrong. The next one is another cannibal film, another one notorious in this subgenre, Cannibal Ferox, by Umberto Lenzi. Now, Umberto Lenzi, he started the cannibal subgenre back in 1972 with A Man from Deep River, with Ivan Rassimov. Over-the-top love story in that one, but the signs and all the traits of cannibal films were very evident in that one, and it sort of started the boom. This was, his second major one. I almost coughed up a lung there. Some lung that I ate because cannibalism, Anyway, this movie, also known as Make Them Die Slowly, it's another fucked up film. And of course, in it, got a cool little reversible cover here. This one, instead of a poster like the other one shows, this one has Umberto Lenzi's filmography. Pretty fucking cool, especially if you're an Italian horror fan. And I gotta cover up the boobies here because, I don't want to get flagged on YouTube. Cool little DVD insert, little booklet I should say. Chapter menu. Some liner notes with some of the grotesque images. And there's the pull-out poster. Make Them Die Slowly. Another pretty damn good cannibal film. Cannibal Holocaust. Cannibal Ferox make for a pretty good little double feature. And I'll eventually go over this subgenre more and more as time goes on, especially before Eli Roth's The Green Inferno starts to really catch steam and really get people's attention. Hopefully before they see that, they'll at least have seen the essentials in this subgenre, which I'm a big fan of. Next, this is an American one from David Durston called I Drink Your Blood. This one's a hippie, I should say, this is, man, I just laugh at this one, but I'll read it from the back. Rabid, drug-infested hippies on a blood-soaked, or blood-crazed killing spree. Same shit. Anyway, I have this one autographed by an actress from this, Lynn Lowry. Wonderful lady. Hope you all get a chance to meet her. But this film, first movie to be rated X for violence alone. And there's a little reversible DVD cover here. And here's a little booklet. It's got the chapter menu, liner notes, and my personal favorite double feature poster of all time. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. And Lynn Lowry signed that for me too. Look at that. Don't eat the meat pies. You watch this movie and you find out. This was Lynn Lowry's debut film, if I'm not mistaken. And got a chance to meet her at Dave Dakota's Day of the Scream Queens. Talks pretty highly about this, The Crazies, and other films that she's been in, but this film, hey, she's got a very memorable part. I won't spoil it. You'll have to find out. But I Drink Your Blood, always a good one. I also have the second half of the double feature. It's from Alpha Home Video, though. It's not from Grindhouse Releasing, but here's the other half. I Eat Your Skin. It's very cheesy, very stupid, but it's fun. It's a fun little double feature. One of the all-time, I won't say great double features, but one of the more memorable ones. Fun. Hell, I even bought a t-shirt based on this double feature because I like it that much. And then we get to some more Italian from my personal favorite director of all time, Lucci, The Beyond. Yeah, this is his gory masterpiece. Now everybody, they'll complain about some of his movies where they're a little slow, because some of the characters aren't very interesting. That I understand. The reason this movie is his masterpiece, granted the characters still are not the most developed, but all the crazy imagery and the grotesque gore, everything about it is rapid fire. It just comes at you scene after scene, and you almost don't even have a chance to breathe or take it all in until it's all over. Also, I should mention, just like Cannibal Holocaust, this also has a fucking awesome soundtrack. Italian horror movies soundtracks are the best. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They had some good American ones, but the Italian ones to me are just, they're top notch. The other side of the DVD cover there, it's got Lucci's filmography. I'll go over his films in a video sometime down the line because I'm a huge Fulci fan. I've got about 29 of his movies. What can I say? Big fan. There you go. That's what's inside the DVD. Little chapter menu here. Liner notes. I love this film. And you gotta love the little fold-out poster that comes with it. It's fucking badass. Lucio Fulci is the man. And luckily, from Grindhouse Releasing, that's not the only Fulci film in their selection. Another one they released, Cat in the Brain. Fulci, interestingly enough, in an interview once stated that Wes Craven ripped off his idea from this for New Nightmare, and hard not to argue with him when Fulci's the main star, a director who's being driven nuts by his own movies. Wes Craven did appear in New Nightmare. Shit was going on. Just saying. Anyway, it's a 2-disc set here. Pretty cool little artwork on the discs. Unfortunately, no fold-out poster this time. But instead, you get extensive liner notes from Antonella Fulci, his daughter, which is pretty cool. as well as others. And you get the chapter menu with one of the more memorable images from this film. Gotta love chainsaws and horror movies. Again, Fulci is my all-time favorite director, and I will go over all the movies I have of his, spanning from Massacre Time all the way up to Voices from Beyond. The next one in the collection, this one recently has become one of my personal favorites. It's just over the top, gory as hell. I can't help but love it. Pieces. It's exactly what you think it is, because you don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre. I always love those taglines. Can't go wrong with them. 2-disc set here. And I'm going to take out these little discs because I just love this gory imagery that's on the other side of this DVD cover. Be careful to cover the booby because, well, don't want to get flagged, but look at that shit. That's why you gotta love horror movies, you gotta love Italian horror, cult films, indie films. They just don't hold back. They go for it all. Fortunately, Hollywood, most of mainstream society won't take note because, well, everything's gotta be politically correct. Got some liner notes here. Eli Roth even says that this is one of his all-time favorite horror films, just for the over-the-top ending, which I won't spoil, but you gotta see it to believe it. And here's a little fold-out poster. Pretty fucking awesome. I even bought a t-shirt based off this, which you can catch me wearing in my last video, as well as Cinestalker's video when we went to Burbank to go and meet William Friedkin. Pieces, though. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. And then here's one that it's not listed officially as a Grindhouse Releasing movie, but it was distributed by the Box Office Spectacular's little sister label under that company, and it's called Black Devil Doll. This movie can be very offensive, which makes it fucking awesome. Not to be mistaken with Black Devil Doll from Hell from the early 80s or mid 80s. Whoops. What can I say though? This movie has it all. Gotta love it. And then another way you could tell this is a Grindhouse Releasing DVD, especially through their Box Office Spectacular label. Obviously the double-sided DVD artwork there. You got the booklet, the liner notes, and the pull-out poster. Gotta be careful for not getting flagged. How about that? Black Devil Doll from Hell is a lot of fun. Very entertaining, very raunchy. And that's the one thing I do like about it. It's very different from the original Black Devil Doll from Hell, which that's a fun film in itself, but they're different, and you gotta respect that. And the other thing I like, Reverend Al Sharpton even blasted this film. It's a pity that people have lowered themselves to this. Some people just need to ease back and learn to be entertained sometimes. You know how it is, especially when you tell people, oh, or I should say you tell certain people, I like horror movies, I'm gonna buy this horror film, and they tell you, God, life is so serious as it is, why do you like that stuff? It's called entertainment. Listen up. Jesus Christ. And then another one here that was distributed through Grindhouse Releasing by the late co-founder Sage Stallone. This was his short film called Vic, starring Lou Gallagher, about an actor who's over the hill in his career, was a star at one point, and now he's kind of having a hard time coping with life because he's just not getting the roles. It's a good depiction on how real life Hollywood can be for certain actors at certain points in their careers. Great character study, very thought-provoking. Great interview with Clue as well that really adds to this little short film. I won't sit here and say that it was amazing, but it was pretty good. And it's a shame that Sage Stallone passed away. I remember being at Comic-Con 2012, sitting in the Marriott Hotel waiting for a trauma double feature of Father's Day and Mr. Bricks when all of a sudden I'm looking up at a little marquee looking at baseball scores, and then I see a little headline that pops up, Sage Stallone passed away. I was shocked. And hey, it sucked because I'm a big fan of this company. And Grindhouse Releasing then took a break for a while. You didn't hear much about them for a good year plus until late 2013 when we started getting some Blu-ray and DVD combos. The first being An American Hippie in Israel. It's far out. Wonderful feelings. This is a strange fucking movie. That's why I like it. And it was a limited edition release, as you can see right there. It's got aliens, got mimes with machine guns, sharks. Just a bizarre film. Little DVD inserts here. And there's the uncut version of it. The Hitchhiker. Crazy psychedelic film. And then, keeping in good Grindhouse tradition, chapter menu. You got liner notes. And a little fold-out poster. As far as Grindhouse Releasing goes, compared to the stuff that they were releasing before this film, not as bloody, not as crazy. So maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a strange little exploitation film. And for that, I like it. It's very memorable, it's never dull. Give it a chance. You never know. You might discover something that you might end up really liking or disliking or not thinking much about it at all. Who knows? You be the judge. Then after that came I gotta cover up the boobs right here so I could not get flagged. Corruption. Starring Peter Cushing. A long-time rare film that everybody had been waiting for. It's a really good film. It's like Eyes Without a Face or Mansion of the Doomed in a way. Where someone's girlfriend's face gets fucked up during a photo shoot accident. And they're determined to fix it by any means necessary. And becomes a little Clockwork Orange-ish in a way. But pretty much I should say the other side of this little poster is essentially the same thing, only she's clothed. And here's a cool little alternate poster in here, along with the chapter menu, liner notes, and I'll cover these up again. Fold out poster, pretty much what you see on the DVD cover. Corruption is a solid film, definitely ranks right up there as one of the better DVD releases from Grindhouse Releasing. I'll probably eventually rank these guys at the end, but you can't go wrong with that, especially with Peter Cushing. It's a badass film. And then they decided to go more Italian with the spaghetti western, The Big Gun Down. Fun film. I was never really much into westerns until about a year and a half ago. I started getting into Django, Massacre Time, Manaha, aka A Man Called Blade, and 4 of the Apocalypse. I'm really beginning to love this subgenre. It's just a lot of fun, a lot of violence. And this is another Blu-ray DVD combo pack, just like the previous 2 that I showed you. It's got it all here. And it also stars one of my favorite Italian actors, Tomas Milian. And he's got a great interview on this thing too. He tells it like it is. That's big but full of bullshit. Gotta love it. Unfortunately, no pull-out poster. Just a little booklet here. Soundtrack. And you got nice little detailed liner notes, little history of The Big Gun Down, the whole 9 yards in this thing. But it's another good DVD release, another quality one from a great company. Now, when they first announced this one, I thought, really? That's what they're gonna release? It's a bizarre film. It's very shallow sounding on the surface, but The Swimmer. When I first heard about this movie and I saw the plot synopsis, I thought, it doesn't sound anything spectacular. Somebody just finds out that pools form like a sort of stream throughout the county and they want to just swim across it. Okay, no big deal. But then you watch the movie, you dive right on in, and you get a crazy character study, to say the least. Next thing you know, you're rooting for Burt Lancaster to swim through every little pool he goes into, and you want to find out more about his past. You want to see what the fuck is going on. Okay, what did he do here? Why is this that way? You know, you get the picture. Cool little booklet here, chapter menu on the back. Liner notes by Stuart Gordon, who pretty much talks about how deep this film is. And oh yeah, I should also say, it's got a pretty little dark, shocking ending that you won't forget. This is one of those, I guess you could call it a sleeper hit from Grindhouse Releasing, because I didn't think much of it initially when they announced it. But I was like, well, it's from that company, I'll buy it, let's see how it turns out. Holy shit. I was surprised at how good The Swimmer was. Give it a chance, you never know. And now, I'm waiting, because this is one thing that I have to kind of knock the company for a little bit. They seem to take forever with their DVD releases, I swear to God. We've been waiting how many years now for Massacre Mafia Style, Gone with the Pope, Poor White Trash 2, aka Scum of the Earth, SF Brown rig film, which, if you like Don't Look in the Basement, Don't Open the Door, look out for that one. I'm looking out for that one, definitely. Another title, Death Game, which there's an Eli Roth project coming out in the near future called Knock Knock. The plot to that sounds very similar to Death Game. The Tough Ones is another DVD that they'll be releasing, another Umberto Lenzi film. And there's also another film, Pigs, which previously released under the Troma label. Another one that they're releasing is called Ice House, which sounds a little interesting, but I gotta look more into that one. The Photographer, Family Enforcer, little ones like that. But the ones I'm mainly looking forward to are Massacre Mafia Style and Gone with the Pope. To end this thing, I will just pretty much tell you the ones that I feel are essential that you should have in the collection or at least see. Cannibal Holocaust. I mean, come on. You gotta see it just for how messed up it is. One of the first, or I should say it's probably the first found footage film. Or I should say parts of it are found footage. God, I'm all over the place right now. Ugh. Somebody ate my brains, didn't they? But Cannibal Holocaust is an essential one. Cannibal Ferox, another one of the essentials. I'll say I Drink Your Blood is an essential one. Definitely get that. And then The Beyond, Pieces, Corruption, The Swimmer. Yeah, surprised the hell out of me. It's a damn good film. Those would have to be the essential ones that you should probably at least see once, or at least buy, because they're fucking awesome. If you like those enough, then definitely give Cat in the Brain a watch. And then after that, you can delve into the rest of them that were shown in this video. I'm just a big fan of this company. I guess more than half of my collection I showed as essential ones. That's how good this company is. They know how to release DVDs. They know how to package them together and bring some rare cult hits. And now, I also hoarded up on some movies lately. And I also got an autograph, which you saw on the one of the last few videos. The Cinestalker and I went to Bread and Sea trying to get an autograph from a certain somebody. It finally came. Well, I should say, Danny went and finally picked him up. The Mother's Day autograph. From Charles Coffin himself. Signed the plastic, but hey, that's okay. Autograph's an autograph, right? Especially a rare one like that. And now, I'm going to show you some DVDs that I hoarded up on lately, or divvied up on, or stocked up on, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Along with the autograph, I went to Blowout DVD out here, a little local video store, which I really like. First off, I found Paranormal Activity, the marked ones, for only $10. It's one of the funner entries of the series. Probably the best one since Paranormal Activity 3. I mean, I'm a fan of this series overall. It's got a love-hate relationship with horror fans. I'm on the side that likes it. Then I got Texas Chainsaw. This movie, it's better than The Next Generation. It's fun. Not as good as some of the other entries in the franchise, but hey. It's all about Leatherface. The original started my love for the horror genre. I hadn't bought this one yet, so finally got this one for a decent price. Machete Kills. Found this one for about $10. I liked Machete. I like the Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino Grindhouse double feature. Been waiting for this sequel for a while, and yeah, now it's finally in my possession. Hopefully they'll make Machete Kills again in space. And we got Chainsaw Sally. I've only seen the Chainsaw Sally show season 1 from Trauma, so I've never seen the movie. Pretty curious as to how it turned out. There's a lot of chainsaws and stuff in this. And then, little midnight horror 4-pack, Road Trip to Hell. Like $5. It's got Hell's Highway, produced by David Sterling, directed by Jeff Leroy. It's also got Sheltered, Feeding Grounds, and The Craving. Never seen any of these, but very curious. I noticed Hell's Highway, somebody with a chainsaw. Okay, I'll admit, chainsaws are my favorite weapon in horror. You can thank Leatherface and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for that. Oh yeah, let's not forget, there's also a chainsaw in pieces. Anyway, that's the video. Hopefully you'll like it and give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, Deranged Duncan. I also have a Facebook page, and who knows what I'll be coming up with next. I'll just let you know though, in the future, there are some pretty crazy events coming up that are planned. Little lucha libre, little wrestling conventions, more horror conventions, and who knows what else. So, if you're not familiar with Grindhouse Releasing, hopefully this video helped you become familiar with that, and I'll see you next time.